Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are interested in the good, the bad, and the random, then please feel free to subscribe. Today's video, I'm just going to discuss with all of you on my 2021 health and weight loss journey, where I did in fact lose 30 pounds. And then I'll touch upon, my 2022 health and weight loss journey moving forward, as well as a little bit of my New Year's resolutions just to tie that all in together. So yes, I hope that you stick around and find out how exactly I went about losing 30 pounds in 2021. So let's get to it. I'm Amber Rose and here it goes. All right, so I'm just going to start from the beginning. So in late 2020, I had decided to make the decision to find a healthier lifestyle and then in turn lose some weight. I do have some pre-existing back and knee problems due to wear and tear from my job. So I thought that, weight loss and whatnot and working out would have a positive impact on those two aspects of my life, as well as many others, mentally, obviously physically. So January, I started the journey, and so I was not working due to COVID for the first 3 months of 2021, and definitely my 2022 journey, that's going to probably be one of the biggest challenges, is just more or less finding that time and energy to work out daily and calorie count and all that fun stuff. So it's definitely going to be more of a challenge moving forward to continue, this weight loss journey and this overall health journey. So I just started off easy. I was doing 30 minutes a night of exercise, and I do have a little workout equipment here in my house that I would, do, but primarily I would say that I focused on YouTube workout videos. There's tons of them out there, ranging from all different levels, all sorts of different workouts. And my biggest thing is, to truly be successful at this, is you have to find workouts that you're going to enjoy. For me, yes, I made sure I did a little bit of everything, but I really love cardio. I really love dance. So I really try to incorporate, and even to this day, a lot of Zumba type videos. So Zumba is something that I really, really enjoy doing. I have fun with it, which is important. And then I just do, different free weight type videos with 5 to 10 pound weights. So it's a little bit of everything. That's just kind of what I touch upon. But my main one is definitely cardio, definitely Zumba. I started with 30-minute videos. By February, my endurance did grow. You think in the beginning, you're so sluggish and you're a little worrisome that oh, how can I continue to do this? And how do I, how am I ever going to increase my workout times and what have you? Weirdly, one day you kind of just wake up and you just feel better, you feel more powerful. So within a month, I was able to go from half an hour workouts every night to an hour workout. So by February, I was working out every single night for an hour. And then by March, it was 2 hours a night, every single night. Will I do this moving forward in 2022? My goal basically is right now I'm going to start with 45-minute workouts. And then I'm hoping by March, I'm looking at an hour workout, and I'm probably going to stick to the 5 to 6 days a week. So, follow me here on Instagram to kind of see how this new journey is going to kind of, how it's going to work, the results, the challenges, all that fun stuff. I will post, things here and there on that, as well as, throughout my YouTube channel videos as well, different foods and progress and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned for all of that in the 2022 year. You don't necessarily have to spend hundreds of dollars at gym. Just find a little area in your house, put on random YouTube workout videos, mix it up, do a whole bunch of different things, find the things you like and stick to it. That is what I did. Doesn't have to be, you know, this complicated, complex thing. I'm just your average Jane that wanted to have healthier life choices and lose some weight. And so I just flip through YouTube and play random workout videos, and there you have it. Then came October, November, December, where I might have gained just a smidge back, which I will add at the end of this video, photos of me today, right now. Going forward, that is, you know, the starting point going forward. You know, it gets a little between Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas and the hustle and bustle of all that. It got a little hectic there for a while, but you know, new year, new beginning. I was successful in losing 30 pounds in the earlier months of 2021. I know that I can pick up where I left off and continue here in 2022. The other big thing, aside from regular exercise, you don't necessarily have to do it every single night. Find what works for you in your life, in your schedule. Obviously, the more you work out, the faster the results will come. So I am no nutritionist. I'm no fitness guru. I'm just your average Jane. And this is my story of how I lost 30 pounds. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. This is just me and what happened for me. Take what you will from it. Making sure that you have a calorie deficit. It is very important aspect of, you know, a weight loss journey. So that means burning more calories than you eat daily. And what I did, we'll insert clips here. This was my book. I circled the time every day of when I ate something and how much calories that particular food item had. And I do that all day. And then at the end of the day, I would total up my overall food calories and my workouts, and I would just go and Google, you know, my workout, and it would give me, you know, a rough estimate of how much calories I burnt during that workout. So I would subtract my food calories from my workout calories burnt to get my overall end of day calorie. And my magical number was 1,500 calories. After diet and exercise, I wanted to be around 1,500 calories a day. That worked for me. It's going to be different for everybody. So you kind of have to figure a few factors out yourself, kind of what works best for you, what exercises work best for you, what food items work best for you, kind of what overall calories per day works best for you. I just used the magical number of 1,500 calories after diet and exercise every day, and it worked. It was enough calories to keep me alive and breathing and good and not feeling sluggish or anything like that. And it was just, and that's after diet and exercise. So typically on my average day, I would eat around 1,800 and I would burn, you know, 200 to 300 calories through exercise, getting me to that 1,500 point. So, you know, some days I would eat a little less to burn a little more, etc. So, but I just, like I said, tried to keep it in and around that 1,500 calorie mark after diet and exercise. Also made sure when it came to calorie counting that I used these lovely things called measuring cups to measure out as best as I could, you know, different food products to ensure that I was in and around the calorie amount. So if it said like 1 cup of cheese equals 200 calories, for example, then I would measure out that 1 cup of cheese to ensure that the 200 calories was all that I was intaking. Tedious at times. Some days you're not into it, sometimes you don't want to, but I promise you, as the months go by, the results will happen. It will happen, and that will be your motivation to keep going. was, you know, a great accomplishment. I was proud of myself. I felt overall mentally and physically better. I was making healthier food choices. You know, don't get me wrong. You have to eat what you enjoy. That's another part of success. If you start eating things that you don't like, then you're not going to be able to stick with it. For me, I just made sure that I continue to eat what I like. I'm not a big foodie. I only like a couple handfuls of different foods. So I ate those things, but I ate them in moderation. So if you want to have a couple, you know, if you want to have pizza, you can have pizza, but make sure it's not the whole pizza. It's just a couple slices. And, you know, if one slice of pizza is 250 calories, then make sure you add that into your daily calorie count and make sure that you stick within your magical number. You know, if you want to have a treat like a chocolate bar one day, then that you can do that, but you just have to make sure that you record it and you stay within that, you know, within your magic number. Types of foods that I would eat on a daily. I do like dairy, but be a little cautious about dairy. It can be high in calorie. Again, that's where measuring things out comes into play. Not a big meat eater, but I do enjoy chicken, so I'd stay, you know, I would eat my chicken, some turkey products here and there. Eggs are a good source of protein as well as low in calorie. I love my peanut butter. I do love my carbs. I did not give up my carbs. I did not have to give up my carbs, and I lost 30 pounds. So again, it's just being mindful of how much carbs you're eating on a daily basis. But if you made a sandwich, then you can make a sandwich. You can have a bun. You can have bread. You can have toast with peanut butter. It's not like you have to just give up carbs. You just have to be mindful of how much carbs you're eating in a daily basis. That's it. But carbs are quite literally how I survive. So I have not and will never give up carbs. I just modify it and make sure that I'm not eating too much of it. Treat myself to fast food here and there. Treat myself to a little treat here and there as well. You can do all of these things and successfully lose weight. I was not someone who added any types of like proteins, powders, or anything like that. If that is you and you like that, then go with it. But that wasn't me. I didn't add any of that type of stuff. I just ate what I ate, like I said, but being mindful of it, and exercised regularly, in my case at this point daily. And I was able to successfully lose the 30 pounds. As you can see the before and after photos, I will be putting throughout this video. And stress is a big factor. Stress can play a big role in gaining weight. And that's why, you know, a lot of us go up and down with our weight. And that is definitely, you know, throughout my entire 20s into now my early 30s, it is definitely, my weight has gone woo like a roller coaster. And a lot of that is just bad habits, but bad habits that are usually because of stress, right? You know, maybe you're binging, you're eating too much because you're stressed. You're not finding the proper time or energy to do certain things because you're stressed because of certain things. You're not sleeping properly. Sleep is another big component in healthy weight loss and having a healthy overall weight loss journey. Making sure you're getting that recommended 6 to 8 hours a day. Just being mindful not only of just working out and calorie counting, but being mindful of your eating, of your sleeping, of your stress, time management. You know, it's an overall health journey. It's not just about, I want to lose weight and I want to be skinny. No, it has to be about the overall picture of, yes, you are going to most likely lose weight, but you need to do it for more than that. You need to do it for your overall health. It's great that I lost the 30 pounds, but I also mentally and physically feel stronger. I feel healthier. I feel better. eating better foods and putting better foods into your body, into your system, is naturally going to make you feel better. Fruits and vegetables are going to, and proteins are going to give you, you know, the energy that you need. Eating potato chips and things like that, as wonderful as they are, they're not going to quite give you that nutrients that you're going to need to feel inside you feel better, right? So just being mindful of what you're putting in your body, how much of it you're putting into your body, and just making sure that you don't put too much of certain things into your body. Kind of put all these little puzzle pieces together, then you will be successful. If I can lose 30 pounds, trust me, anyone can lose 30 pounds. But yes, like I said, over the holidays, I've gained a little bit of weight. So this is my today. This is where we are starting from. Here we are starting. And this is the body I am taking into my new journey of, you know, my new health journey. And I hope that this was helpful in some way, right? It's not just about losing the weight. It's overall being the best version of you, being the best you, right? So kind of New Year's resolutions, I don't really love that. I don't love it. I don't love that terminology. I think that, you know, you should just, you know, whatever you feel is best for you, just work on that, do that, right? So for me, I cleaned out my fridge, insert clips here. And in doing so, I'm making room for, you know, new foods, new journey. But also I want to be more mindful this year and in the years to come of just waste. You know, unfortunately, there's so many out there that do not have the privilege of knowing where their next meal is coming from. And I just want to be more mindful in the waste. And it's going to be a big thing for me this year. And that's why I started fresh, I started new. So here we go. Another thing is I struggle with this, and this is another thing that I'm probably going to continue to struggle with, is water. Ugh. Your daily water is so hard. It's hard. So, you know, don't feel like you're alone if you struggle with this, because I definitely do not by any means drink the recommended amount of water daily. So we're going to be working on that as well. I want to, you know, ensure that at least a couple times a week I'm going out on a nice walk and just breathing in the fresh air, whether it's cold or hot or whatever, just going out for a nice walk to help your body, to help your mind, right? It's just an overall health journey, right? You need a lot of these components to make up the overall picture. If you're just focused on, oh, I just want to lose weight, and you know, that's where some of us fall unsuccessful, right? We don't realize there's just so many little components that need to come together in order to have that initial weight loss. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope that this was somewhat helpful, and I hope that you all have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Know that the ride or die. Know that the ride or die.